Dr. Nagel, hi, hello, shalom.
Hi, shalom.
You are the founder of the Abrahamic Business Circle in Dubai, which was, I guess, a result of the Abrahamic Accords that created a peace deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. I must say, we here applaud the intensity and the speed with which you have been building business ties between Israel and UAE. Why do you believe in economic diplomacy?
First of all, yes, you're 100% right. The Abrahamic Business Circle is the result of the Abraham Accords. And all the suggests that we have, and we have been very successful in closing several deals already here between the UAE and Israel, is mainly thanks to the leaders here in the UAE, of course, but also to the big interest what we can see from the Israelis. I believe in economic diplomacy mainly because I believe that if we have a business relation with somebody, a daily business relation through which we are daily in contact, and if we generate fair business between both parties, sooner or later we will create personal relationships, and these personal relationships will create better understanding on both sides, independent of any political or religious views. So I'm very convinced that economic diplomacy is the future.
Mm-hmm. I must say that I was one of the first Israeli citizens to visit Dubai. It was a bar mitzvah of my son, and it was really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What do you think Israelis can learn from this country?
I think we can learn a lot from this country. I think the most amazing thing what we can learn from this country, from my point of view, is tolerance. The tolerance in this country is absolutely amazing. We have 205 different nationalities living here together in these countries, yeah? And these 205 nationalities are living absolutely peaceful together. And I think that's the biggest achievement what we have in this country, more than we have in any other part of the world. The other thing what we can learn, I think, is that for us as Jews, I think it's the biggest opportunity in the last 70 years to have a global window to the world, a total neutral window that opens us a new market with less than 3 flight hours to 3 billion population. So I think it's a unique opportunity what we really all should use, and I think every Israeli company should have minimum one office or one delegation here, because it opens totally new markets for us.
Mm-hmm. And where do you think you see the biggest investment opportunities for Israeli and Emirati companies?
Of course, for the Israeli companies, our main export product, without any doubt, is technology. So technology is more than welcome, but I think we should not only try to come over with a pitchfork and try to raise money here from the Emirates to develop the product in Israel. I think the most important issue for all of us is that we are able to create joint venture contracts. I see big opportunities in healthcare, in education, and of course, how not, in agriculture. There are huge opportunities, because I'm very convinced that very soon a lot of things here will change.
Yeah. I'd like to ask you about Israeli chutzpah and the local attitude towards Israeli mentality. How does the Abrahamic Business Circle alleviate some of the challenges that currently exist?
To be honest, for myself, being a German Jew, the Israeli chutzpah was something what I had to get used to it. Now, with having learned a little bit of the Israeli chutzpah, we take it with a lot of fun, and we have learned to deal with each other, and we bring it down to we find a middle way between our way of dealing business here in the Middle East and the Israeli chutzpah. I think the important thing is to find the dialogue and the communication, and if both parties don't take them too serious, and if they are both interested and willing to find a positive dialogue to make business, it's very easy to deal with the chutzpah. Between your chutzpah and our way of our wasta, I think there's a lot of things. Wasta means connections. There's a lot of business to do.
And I must ask you about the current political events in Israel. What do people say about the change of the government and the new prime minister?
Of course, you have to see on one side, as we said before, we have peace agreement with 205 nationalities, not only with countries, not only with Israel. Of course, we realize that things are going on in the political changes, and we see them very clear. But as you can understand, in our country, as we have an autocratic government, there's one thing: everybody is quite agnostic to politics or religion. Here in this country, as long as you we respect everybody's decision. That's the decision of the Israeli voters. And yeah, good luck to the new prime minister and his government. And we wish that he's keeping on with the Abraham Accords and promoting what the other ones started.
Dr. Nagel, I would like to thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Jimmy G. Big pleasure and honor. Speak to you.